Angel Reese, in particular, her energy shifted. I thought when she got some of those easy baskets to go in the paint, that quite frankly she had struggled with to open the ball game. That energy is contagious because if you look at Angel Reese.
Let's go back to Angel really quickly, though, because she was part of the catalyst that you saw to be able to change things around. And she said to Holly, I just feel like I needed to take a deep breath and maybe stop overthinking some of these.
Oh, I've been there. I've been there. Like, sometimes the basket is too open. Right.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too, and I want y'all to realize that. Y'all said it's the player of the year, so I want all the smoke. All the smoke. So
who's the best player in the country?
To the media or me? I feel like I'm the best player in the country.
But this weekend has to be one of the worst weekends ever for Angel Reese, bruh. I mean, she became a meme last game. She became a super duper meme this game. And all I got to tell you is, Caitlin Clark truly gets the last laugh, man. Make sure
She had it. She had the entire game sitting right there in her hands, resting on her fingertips for maybe half a second before it slipped away. Tied at 81, the clock bleeding down to nothing, and Angel Reese had a wide-open layup to send Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever home with a loss. And she missed it. Clean miss. No contest. No help defender flying in from the weak side. No last-second hand in her face, changing the trajectory. Just Angel Reese missing the most crucial shot of the game. But do you think that missed layup was the moment that cost Angel Reese and the Fever the game? Or was there more behind the loss?
I get one final chance, 81-81, to take this game, resulting in this circus act of a play. Ryan Howard disrupted by Sophie Cunningham, pretty much to Angel Reese right under the basket, who blows it. Naz Hillman gets the rebound, again, blows it. So the game goes into overtime. And I gotta say, Angel Reese looked really upset blowing that layup, but I think what's going really viral right now and making the rounds on social media is Caitlin Clark's reaction. She walks right behind Angel with a cheeky smile.
That single sequence is the reason we're even having this conversation right now. Because what happened in the 10 seconds after that miss has somehow become bigger than the miss itself, bigger than the final score, and bigger than the actual basketball game that two professional teams played for more than 40 minutes. And now, according to the rumor mill that has completely taken over WNBA social media this week, Angel Reese is not just upset about missing that shot. She is reportedly furious enough that she is exploring legal action, not against the referees who officiated the game, not against the league office, but against Caitlin Clark personally for allegedly laughing at her behind her back.
It was terrible. Speaking of terrible, Angel Reese never beating the allegations. This was to open the game.
With Reese leaking out, finds her.
Lee Sheet. That was awful. Wow, that was awful. One more good time. It did a... Yeah. Yikes. Holy moly. Holy moly. Caitlin Clark. Let's go. Down the court. Yeah, let me just pass this ball into AB. Oh, that was nice. That was nice from Caitlin Clark. How about Caitlin Clark cooking Angel Reese?
Working behind ball.
Boom. She shot it from...
Reese got that open look under the basket with a chance to end it right there. No overtime needed. And she missed a shot she has made thousands of times in practice and during games. The broadcast, doing exactly what broadcasts are supposed to do in moments like that, immediately cut to her face. She was devastated, head down, shoulders slumped, showing the body language of someone who knew exactly what she had just cost her team with the game on the line.
And the only person to blame is Angel Reese for missing the layup to win the game. Angel Reese missed the layup that would have won the game, and she didn't win the game. As a result, cost her team the game because she can't make a layup. And Caitlin Clark seemed to enjoy it. I have no idea what she was actually smiling about, but this was the play in question, in case anybody was wondering and hadn't seen it. Angel, point blank range, doesn't make the shot. It's not like Caitlin chases her around to taunt her or anything like that. But good timing to know where the cameras were if that was indeed on purpose.
And then the camera catches Caitlin Clark walking past her, a few feet away, heading back toward her own bench, smiling. The kind of smile you would expect from someone who is relieved the game is not over yet and still has a chance to close it out herself. That's it. That's the entire so-called incident. A camera caught two facial expressions just 3 feet apart on a basketball court, and the internet did the rest, turning it into a headline.
And we can't make simple layups. We have no post moves. Our handle is weak. We can't shoot from the mid, can't shoot from the three-point line. All Angel Reese could do is rebound her own shots and her teammates' shots occasionally and play defense. She's by no means an elite defender. By no means is Angel Reese an elite defender. But this is bad. This is really bad. There's been absolutely zero progression in Angel Reese's game. Angel Reese rookie season to now, it's the same player. She hasn't improved finishing around the rim. She hasn't improved the mid-range shot. She hasn't improved the three-point shot. Her handle hasn't improved. She's just the same rebounding, defending, clumsy offensive player that we've seen for the last going on 3 years now.
The game did not even end there. It went to overtime, and the Fever pulled it out 95-91 in a period that could have gone either way until the final minute. Clark finished with 26 points and 9 assists, controlling the extra period the way superstars are supposed to. Reese actually had a solid statistical night on paper, putting up 15 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists, a near triple-double that under different circumstances would have been the headline of the night. But none of that mattered once the overtime buzzer sounded, because Indiana simply had more left in the tank when it counted, and Clark delivered the biggest shots down the stretch.
Almost. Try again. Nope. Try again. One more time.
Great board, just could not convert it.
Was pushed under the hoop just enough to not have a great angle. To OT we go.
Atlanta continues to own the offensive glass here in the fourth quarter.
Within hours, that incident had been remixed, slowed down, zoomed in, captioned, turned into a sound effect, and posted across virtually every platform that exists. People started calling it their favorite meme of the year. Fans who had been supporting Clark since the moment she entered the WNBA treated the moment like a trophy, replaying it over and over. Meanwhile, fans who supported Reese viewed the situation as a public insult that demanded a response. And somewhere in the middle of all that chaos, a much bigger and much stranger story started to grow legs. The claim that Angel Reese was not just embarrassed by the moment, but was allegedly threatening to turn the entire situation into a legal matter.
You were tuned in to our favorite reality TV show last night, and by now you've seen the video of Caitlin Clark laughing at Angel Reese after she missed the game-winning layup against the Fever last night. I'm sure you've also seen this clip of Angel Reese missing a wide-open layup in the first quarter, but what I'm sure you missed was the halftime commentary about Angel Reese's performance in the first half last night. I don't know who her team is paying to get them to gaslight us like this. Get a load of this.
That energy is contagious because if you look at Angel Reese, she already has 7 and 9. She's already getting close to a double-double. Let's go back.
Are we being so for real? 7 and 9, almost has a double-double in the first half. She was 3 of 10 from the floor. She missed 7 out of 10 layups. Half of those 9 rebounds were from her own missed shots that she then missed again. Well, yeah, she brought the energy, baby. She brought the energy.
She's used to getting double teamed. She's used to triple teams, and she's used to contact. There's no one better to learn from when it comes to being a beast on the boards than Angel Reese.
Yeah, because when the game's...
There's no better person to learn from to be a beast on the boards. You don't say. The woman who literally has a stat created called me bounds because she misses so many shots she takes. No shit she gets.
Here's where things get genuinely bizarre. Reports circulating out of Reese's camp, unverified and loosely sourced, spreading mostly through gossip accounts and screenshots that nobody has actually managed to trace back to a real legal filing, suggest that Reese is exploring some kind of legal action against Clark and possibly even the league itself over the laughing moment. But could a simple reaction on a basketball court really lead to a legal case? The claim, as it keeps being repeated and reshared online, is that Clark somehow had a role in orchestrating the moment, and that laughing at a missed shot during a globally televised broadcast crosses a line serious enough to warrant actual consequences.
He is the worst offensive player.
She's not very offensive competent, bro.
Caitlin Clark laughing at Angel Reese's missed layup.
Generational meme.
To lose the game. Here it is. Here's the video. She can rebound everything, but bro.
Andre Drummond is hell down there, cuz.
Now I heard you say, and I know you like her, Betty. You were like, she averages 15 and 12. I'm like, bro, you watch these games. You're like, how does she ever score?
Come on, bro.
She's an elite rebounder.
So bad.
Elite rebounder, bro.
And you need those. You need those to win.
You need those players on your team, bro. She's super famous rebounder, bro.
Oh, how bad did she want to hit the game winner against Caitlin Clark's team? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was devastating. I would say, my opinion is that Angel Reese averaging 15 and 12 is an indictment on the league.
Oh, my God.
A line for laughing on a basketball court during a live game that both players were actively competing in front of paying fans and a national audience. Think for a second about what would genuinely need to be true for a lawsuit like this to have any real legal footing. You would need to prove intentional harm, demonstrate actual damages, and point to some kind of legal duty that was violated. Smiling at a rival after she misses a shot is not defamation. It is not harassment under any recognized legal standard, and it is not a tort of any kind that exists in a courtroom. Every lawyer who has weighed in publicly on this rumor, and a handful have, mostly half-jokingly on social media, has reached the same conclusion. There is no case here. Not a weak case that needs the right judge or the right jury. No case at all. Athletes have trash-talked, celebrated, and laughed at each other since competitive sports were invented, and none of that has ever produced an actual courtroom filing that went anywhere. And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming. This is the part that makes the whole rumor almost impossible to take seriously with a straight face. Because Angel Reese is not new to using gestures, body language, and facial expressions as competitive weapons aimed directly at Caitlin Clark. Rewind to April 2023, the national championship game, LSU beating Iowa, and Reese famously turned to Clark on the court and performed the John Cena, "You can't see me" taunt directly in her face with cameras rolling and millions watching. That moment made headlines for weeks afterward. It was celebrated by Reese's fans at the time as swagger, confidence, and a legend being born in real time on the biggest stage in college basketball. Nobody filed a lawsuit then. Nobody even seriously suggested Clark had grounds for legal action because a rival mocked her during a nationally televised game. It was sports. It was competition. And that tells you almost everything you need to know about what is really going on underneath the surface here. This was never really about laughing. This is about losing, and about how badly that loss looked while playing out on the biggest stage either of them plays on.
Angel, I'm gonna keep this one nice and sweet, because I really don't want to roast you, especially the way you just got beat. But you gotta start fucking playing like your Angel motherfucking Reese. Game on the line, had the win in sight. The ball left your hands, then said, "Not tonight." You missed the buzzer beater. I am not all right. Alicia got goggles. Angel, get you a pair. Cause missing this many layups got me questioning your stare. You doing all the hard work just to get right there. Then the rim says boo, and the ball disappears. What irritates me the most is cause you do so much good shit, but not being able to put back a layup erases all of it.
Here's the number that makes all of this sting so much more than a single missed layup ever could on its own. Before this game, Angel Reese was already 1-6 against Caitlin Clark in WNBA regular season play. 1 win, 6 losses. This wasn't some rare aberration where Reese ran into bad luck on an otherwise dominant night against her biggest rival. This was the 7th time these two had matched up as professionals, and it was the 6th time Clark walked away with a win. So could that missed layup have made the rivalry feel even more one-sided? The missed layup in overtime didn't create that pattern out of nowhere. It simply became the most viral and widely shared chapter, with millions of people watching every time while her rival's assist numbers, scoring totals, and MVP conversation continue climbing higher every week of the season. Clark is now averaging 22 points and 8.3 assists per game this season, leading the entire league in assists and sitting squarely in the middle of the MVP race with real momentum behind her case. Reese, in her first season wearing an Atlanta jersey after the offseason trade, is averaging 15.6 points and 12.1 rebounds. Respectable numbers and legitimate production on a nightly basis, but nowhere close to the same level of national spotlight or awards conversation.
But it's actually Indiana that has 7 points off of the turnovers that Atlanta has created until we saw Angel Reese, shout out to our teammate, Angel Reese in particular, her energy shifted. I thought when she got some of those easy baskets to go in the paint that quite frankly she had struggled with to open the ball game, that's when you saw this defense begin to pick up its energy, this dream squad to begin to play with a little bit more confidence.
Yeah, athletes know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and that energy is contagious because if you look at Angel Reese, she already has 7 and 9. She's already getting close to a double-double, but then also, if you think about, on the other side here, you're seeing the Indiana Fever, they're just being a little bit methodical as well, because I like these good to great plays. You see Caitlin orchestrating. It's like both sides are leaning into their strengths on this one.
Let's go back to Angel really quickly, though, because she was part of the catalyst that you saw to be able to change things around. And she said to Holly, I just feel like I needed to take a deep breath and maybe stop overthinking some of these.
Oh, I've been there.
Before Shanae answered, y'all saw how Shanae was like,